What is up, my Moon Tribe? I'm Haley. Welcome back to Moon Tribe Tarot. This is going to be for the star sign of Gemini for the month of July 2020, so take what resonates and leave behind what does not. If you would like to book a personal reading with me where your messages will 100% correlate to your story because they're specifically for you in mind, you can find all the information on how to reach me for reading in the description box down below. Without any further ado, I have already gone and pulled your cards off camera for you like always, Gemini, so let's get right into it. We got the Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands with the Lovers, the outcome choice. So right off the bat, this is going to be a spread about somebody coming to, I don't want to say attack, but somebody is going to come and question, hey, why are you doing this a certain way? It's kind of the naysayers card for, hey, why do you not want a boyfriend? And I am saying that for a reason. Why are you alone? Why do you want to be alone? I don't understand why you won't accept any emotion. I don't understand why you want to be single. I don't understand why you want to do this. I don't understand why you feel you don't need a man. And now, first of all, if anybody comes out, I am specifically hearing that because of this. If somebody comes up to you and questions, literally if anybody questions anything that you do in a matter like that, that's kind of energy that I would say you might not need in your life, maybe not. Like, if somebody is legitimately questioning, hey, this thing that you're doing to make yourself better for yourself, to give yourself this own happiness where you're working on things yourself, why do you not want a man? If somebody is being shitty about it and somebody is being like, oh, like, I don't think you should do that, I think you need a man. First of all, you don't need nobody telling you, you don't need anybody telling you what needs to define your happiness. If this is something you're comfortable doing where you do not want where you do not want to be with somebody in a relationship because right now you're focused primarily on yourself, you can tell the other person to fuck right off. You don't need that kind of energy. However, I kind of feel for some of you, and I am going to say it's going to be split, I do kind of see somebody, it might be more gentler where this person's like, hey, I don't really understand why are you choosing the single life. I feel like you might be contemplating coming out of it, or I specifically think that the person that you are defending yourself against, you might have some sort of romantic interest with. And I think that a lot of the times, the reason why the Nine of Pentacles comes out is because we need to learn the lesson that in order to kind of understand what we need in a relationship, we kind of got to do it alone for a little bit, not a long bit all the time. You know, all of our paths are subjective, time is not relevant. But for sometimes, it really doesn't matter how long this takes, but a lot of the times, the reason why the Nine of Pentacles comes out is because we need to learn that we need to be okay alone before we can be okay in a relationship. And if you're still undergoing that path, don't let anybody sway you from that path. If you still feel like you haven't fully learned this lesson, if it's something that you want to maybe decide, hey, is it time that I kind of put my feet in the water a little bit? Is it time that I kind of enjoy my surroundings? Should I make a choice about what I want to do with this person? Am I trying to see if I want to pursue this? Do I actually want somebody in my life? Do I need anybody in my life? It's going to be one of two things, that you are definitely finally saying, listen, I really at this point of time definitely don't want anything in my life, and that's why you're defending this. Or somebody is going to question you, hey, why are you doing things a certain way? And it might make you question, am I ready to start again? Is this something that I'm going to be capable of doing? But I do see it becoming a choice. So I would like to ask the cards, where do they see this going for you in the month of July, Gemini? Whatever happens, if you are alone, if you're not alone, this is the best card in the deck, Gemini. This is the best card in the deck. You have something, whatever it is, I don't want to spoil whatever this could be, I'm not going to go digging. Whatever it is, you have some immense amount of either love or sunshine, or there is, oh, for some of you, I say this very rarely, so don't like get freaked out, because if you know this, you know this. A lot of the times, these two come out for pregnancy, where it's somebody that is very, where somebody is fertile, abundantly, physically, where she is actually carrying a child, because this does represent the news of a child in some cases. The thing with this that would be, though, is if you're reading this and you're like, oh no, I don't want kids, this is not your reading. This is not your reading, because this is something that is actually going to make you insanely happy. This will be insanely welcome. So I'm going to read that very slightly. For those of you that are expecting or want a kid, it's possible. I'm seeing that it is possible for the rest of July. For the rest of you, I'm kind of getting a feeling that whatever comes in, even if it's yourself making your own damn ass happy, or somebody comes in for you and you decide, hey, I want to see where this goes with somebody, you have an infinite amount of happiness coming to you in the month of July, and this is ridiculous. I'm pretty sure that you just got, like, insanely good cards the last week I just pulled for you. This is insanely good shit, Gemini. Keep it up. I'm so glad to see this for you, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, my moon tribe.